This is Dana Store Code, Killer Queen Antique Jewelry. You'll notice the caption, the title says preview and sale. Because normally I have a preview, don't I? And I've been out of touch for the past 2 weeks. Ooh, can't show you that. Too bright. We'll put it up here on the flowers. I did put a short up today. I see one person is in. Hopefully it's one of my people. And if you're not one of my people, come on in and say hello and be one of my people. Subscribe to the channel if you love antique jewelry. Well, if you love jewelry in period, actually. It's not just I do sell mainly antique jewelry here from England. But I also like vintage, and every once in a while, if I feel it's quality enough, I'll bring you something new. There's a reason that I sell antique and vintage. It's better made. The stones are better. Many stones have been oversourced. One stone, I have a gorgeous Tanzanite ring this week, and didn't become it wasn't popular, wasn't found until the 1960s. It did become very popular, and now it only has one source. Hi, Ellen, how are you? And it's overmined. Hi, Mert, I'm well, honey. So the piece that I have is vintage. It's vintage Tanzanite. It's an 18 karat gold and set with diamonds, and it is top quality. So it is not new. It is not antique because we did not have antique Tanzanite. And if you find a piece and someone says it's antique Tanzanite, yeah, be forewarned. They didn't have Tanzanite until the 1960s. Maybe someone could have taken a Tanzanite and put it into an antique piece. That's possible, because oftentimes stones are worn, especially if it's a soft stone. Tanzanite is kind of wishy-washy on the mole scale. I think it's around a 7 or an 8, which you might think is very high, but then diamonds are 10. Hi, Joanna, how are you? And hi, Ellen, and hi, Monica, and hi, Mert, and hi, Ellen. So I'm going to preview some pieces. If anyone is interested and you're registered with me, new buyers, I have to set a $200 limit. I get burned too often. 200's not bad. When you start buying 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 worth in a show, that's a little much. I realize some people can get carried away, and they get taken away by the jewelry. But new buyers, I'd like to restrict you to 200. And then once you buy a couple times and you receive your things from me and you're happy, then the sky's the limit. But until we get to know each other, like I don't ship the minute I invoice, and I invoice sometimes a week or two later. I ship sometimes a week or two, or if my people want me to hold a package a lot longer later, but that's agreed with by them and me. You'll see that I have the same people coming back. I am well. Yeah, the flowers are absolutely gorgeous. I'm not showing you all of them because the lights are there. We can go down and I can show you that I spent the entire day, absolute entire day. My desk is full of sterling silver charms. I think it's better if we maybe preview them. And I'm going to wait till a few people come in and I will preview the new gold pieces. I am well. I'm tired, but I am well. Yeah, so I was thinking maybe we would have a sterling sale, and I will show things, and if someone is interested, I will give a price. But I think this will be like a preview for the sterling sale, because it really, we need about 4 or 5 hours to get through all of these pieces. And there are gold charms and there are gold charm bracelets, but many people go for sterling. My charms are all, every single one of them are vintage or antique. I have coins that go back to, I think I have, do I have any from Elizabeth I? I'm not sure. I had some, but I have, I'll show you my coin bracelet. Now, when I talk about charms, I wear charms and I wear coins. This is my coin bracelet. Some of these are from I think, what's my oldest one? I think the oldest one is from Elizabeth I. Not the 1600s. Hi, Lilia. And I have many from the 1700s, some from the 1800s. And one of them is from my birth year, which is 1964. It's a Danish coin. My name Dana means from Denmark. So I thought it was kind of cool. So yeah, I do wear this bracelet. It is a chunker. Of course, there is an American dime there. I'm pretty sure that is a 1943? I think it's a 1943. That would have been the year my dad was born. Hi, Lilia. I think, like I said, it's going to take such a long time. I think I'll preview the charms like today and this week. And we'll get, I see 19 of you in. Don't make sure you click the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed and you love antique jewelry, then you should. I'm Dana Stewart Coates, and I sell live from England, which I've lived here for now nearly 14 years. I normally have music at my sales. It too is vintage or antique. But I'm at my house on the coast. I had a lot of work to do. My ex and I are separated. We're divorcing. Not you'll need to know all that, but we're selling the house. Oh, Lily, I didn't even pay attention. Isn't that silly? Hi, Kim. I know it's been, gosh, I've been here 2 weeks and I didn't have a sale before. So is that 3 weeks? So I never intended really to have a sale from here. Well, except for this one today. And boy, it took me every bit of the day to clean all of the sterling. Because, hey, Deb, because I hadn't cleaned much of it in such a long time. And you can only imagine, I can take the phone off and show you that my desk is covered in sterling charms. And gold and fine jewelry. Hi, Trish. Parbati Das. Hello. Welcome to Killer Queen Antique Jewelry. And unfortunately, sorry, I have a very loud vape today. No quiet ones. Don't vape nicotine, I vape CBD. Because I am You might look at the picture and not know it, but I'll be 61 on Thursday. Is it Thursday, Deb? I think Thursday. Except when I feel like it. Today I feel like it. Definitely feel 61. No, I feel 81. Hi, Christina. So probably a lot of you saw the shorts. Oh, it's not your name. Okay, well then say your name, honey. Did you all see the short with the late Edwardian? Oh, you're looking at houses. Okay. Oh. Mark, yeah, I know your connection's bad there. It's 6 grams of 18 karat and platinum. And that's how we know it's late Edwardian. Because by even early Deco, they had phased out. They were able to work with 18 karat white gold easier. So the fact that it is platinum topped, we know that it's a little earlier. Oh, no worry, Deb. It's carved rock crystal quartz, which if you don't know is a clear gemstone. And just about 4 carats of icy white diamonds. And those 2 large stones at the top, those are a 1/2 carat each. The long baguette and the big round. It honestly does look like something a queen would wear. Now, it is a pendant. The chain slips right through the bail here. Currently, my goldsmiths are looking for an antique platinum chain for me, but it also could take an 18 karat chain. Now, I did mention, if you notice this bit, once upon a time, this would have been a jabot brooch. A jabot was the big bow they wore at their neck. And the bar would have gone through that bit right there. Convertible jewelry is smart jewelry. So you could slip another pin through it. I don't know why you would want to wear it as a brooch. Maybe you're a brooch person. I love brooches myself. I think they're the most versatile piece of jewelry that you have in your jewelry box because you can wear them nearly anywhere. But it is intended to be a pendant. And it is probably, if not, one of the most finely crafted pieces that I have in my collection at the moment. And I say my collection, but it is available for sale. She's definitely a crown jewel. And I do have a rock crystal quartz bracelet in 14 karat gold that is set with diamonds. I don't have that piece with me. I'll be making shorts this week with both of them. And like I said, my goldsmiths are looking for a platinum chain, or if someone purchased it, they could request an 18 karat, and I'll do the same. The chain will be a pendant chain, and it will be the length of your choice. So how are all of you? I haven't seen you all either. Tell me what's new with you. Well, Deb had to step away because her kids are screaming. A water balloon issue. Okay. Do I want to know? Oh, this is so silly. Why isn't my phone updating? That's crazy. Hey, Deb, you know, are there any new updates? Oh, older brother being bossy. We all know how that goes. Oh, your phone did it. Okay, colored glass earrings. Usually, honey, what I can do is if you let me know what the beads are, if I have the beads loose, I'll just make you earrings. Now, of course, I know what many of your beads are, but yeah, just let me know what you want and I'll make them up for you. Okay, let's show you some more of the pieces. I showed you that stunning rock crystal piece, rock crystal quartz piece. And I did promise you there is a Tanzanite piece. More for color and size. Okay. But I do have loads of loose, trust me, Deb knows, loads of beads. Okay, honey. I do tend to show the most expensive pieces first. There are smaller pieces. This is the new Tanzanite, well, the vintage Tanzanite. It's set in 18 karat gold. It's 6 grams of 18 carats, accompanied by 4 bright white, beautiful diamonds. This is top color Tanzanite, and it's 3.5 carats. Now, currently, it's a larger size. Actually, triachroic. Tanzanites have red and blue and violet. So they kind of look purple, like an amethyst, and they kind of look blue, like a sapphire. But they're trichroic. They have 3 colors. But very deep saturation. I'm going to come out and show you. I'm just not zooming in on it. You know, it's 3.5 carats. And you can see how thick the shank is. That's why it's 6 grams of 18 karat. Of course, it's a more modern ring, so it does have an under gallery, which builds strength into the ring. and what you need with 18 karat. Now, my hands are an absolute mess because I have been working this week. I am banged up. So pay no attention to my little boo-boos and my dry skin. I had someone comment on a video. They said, your hands are very puckered. That's not from age. No, it's from cleaning jewelry. I'm not dehydrated. I thought it was sweet of them to message me and tell me that, but retail, you're looking at like $3,500 for this ring. It's less than 1,000 here. Well, I'd say way less, but 895. And that'll be size to suit. You can see it's very loose on my hand, but my fingers are slim. It's currently just over a 9. I will size it up or down. Now 18 karat, I'll size it 2 sizes in the price. But anything over, which means 2 sizes, jewelers count 9, 9.5, that's 1 size. 9.5, 10 is 2 sizes. So I will take it to a 10 for free. Anything above that, and we have to add a bit to the price because 18 karat gold is astronomically expensive, and you're not playing with a little paper band here. It's very heavy, very substantial. Well, I said there's already 6 grams of 18 karat in the ring. In comparison, many, if you want to weigh your rings up, many rings are between 1 and 3 grams. So that'll give you a clue of the weight of the ring. It's a very well-made piece. Oh, what else can I show you? Oh, I know. Let's show you something antique. Now I'm going to close this up and see if one of you can tell me what this is. Maybe one of you knows what it is. And I haven't closed it tight because I have nails and it's a little difficult for me to open up. And I know it's a charm, but can you tell me what kind of charm it is? No, it's not a golden stitch and it's not a photo charm. Hi, Barb. It is Masonic. It's an antique 9 karat gold Masonic cross. And it is heavy. And you can see it is all completely engraved. Hand engraved, or as we like to say here, chased, because that is a jewelry term. If you do your comps on them, you'll see what they're worth. They are cubed. They're the Masonic use the pyramid, the temple. Or you is that what you mean by cube? What else do I want to show you? How about a Victorian good luck pretzel that you can find on the Antique Jewelry Group? Now, on the Antique Jewelry Group is where I get a lot of my comps. So this is a Victorian pretzel. Good luck or lover's knot. It's 9 karat gold. And yeah, I'm sorry I didn't say welcome in. Deb got me. It's great to have a good moderator. The one on, you can take a picture and get the columns of it. The one on the Antique Jewelry Group is 18 karat. This is 9 karat. I think they want 950 pounds. £950. It is an antique. It is 18 karat, and this one is 9 karat. Yeah, this one will be nowhere near that. You can see there it's hallmarked. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Deanna. So good luck pretzel or lover's knot. It's up to you. I had to buy this because you all love buckles, even though this is a baby buckle, but it is antique. Or someone that has a very tiny finger. Or if you like a petite ring, I can have it sized. Hi, HC. Ellen, did I say hi, honey? I don't think your niece wants to tease on that. Or, well, if you want a 9 karat, I don't know if I'd put a 9 karat antique buckle ring on my toe. Maybe too much chance you'll lose it. I think I'd wear it as a midi first. Or if you have a tiny enough ring, pinky, or I can have it sized. It is a 4. And I do have people with size 4 rings. I mean, I wear 6, 6.5, but no, it's not going any further than a midi on me. Let's see, what else is new? You know, I didn't date this one. We can date it now together. Looks Edwardian to me. Q, Deb, Birmingham, little Q. That's going to be Edwardian, isn't it? Big fabulous gold fob. Deb's my date girl. It would have been cast. It would have been sand cast, like all fine jewelry was of the period, and then hand chased. That's all hand engraved. You can tell it's different from side to side. It is sort of a coat of arms. It's a shield, and you could put your initials on it or a name. This is the back of the piece. Oh, you're freaking kidding me. No more strikes. My God, poor RJ. You're kidding me. Today's RJ's birthday and her package is just going out. Oh no. When is it going to happen? I'll give you the weight on it in just a second. I've got to pull the scale out. It's 4.44, so just, let me make sure my scale is sitting level. Just under 5 grams. It's a chunk. Yeah. On the level, it is 4.45. It is yellow gold. Bright yellow. In fact, I got very little rose gold in this week. I do have a rose gold heart, but it's upstairs. I have to add a pearl to it. Now I'm going to show you the big gold bracelet that I got in. No, it's British, 9 carat. We don't use 14 karat here. We've used 12. We've used 15. We commonly use 9. We use 9 for our working gold because it wears better. It's not like how you use 10 karat in the States for junk jewelry. We use 9 or 18. 18 is still very soft. So 9 times out of 10, when you see an 18 karat gold ring or working piece of jewelry that is 18 karat, it will be very heavy. First of all, 18 karat gold is very heavy. Secondly, it wears. Oh my. Okay. Many of you will know what this is. High cachet. It's a gold Albertina, which was a lady's watch. With the tassel, hello, and the T-bar, and the dog clip, and a safety. A pannier, 2 panels, and reverses. All hand engraved. There's a star on one side. There are leaves on the other side. It is a bracelet. It was a watch chain converted into a bracelet. You can see the antique hallmarking. It is heavy. They are very, very rare. It's nearly 14 grams. I'll put it on and show you how it fits as a bracelet. I'm not going to clasp it because y'all know I'm terrible at taking bracelets off once I clasp them. But that's I'll tell you how long it is, but I have 6.5 inch wrist and it hangs off of me. It's probably a 7.5. It's antique gold bracelet. This is Edwardian. So 120 years old. She's a professional accountant and jewelry connoisseur. And she loves Albertina. It's a gold Albertina with tassel and T-bar and dog clip and safety and double pannier, reversible pannier. So that this slides along. $14 grams. I'll measure it up, but I'm sure it's 7.5 because I wear 6.5. So, if you give me a minute, I'll look at my list because I can't remember right off the top of my head. Let me get into my other device. I'll be right back. It is a fabulous bracelet. It's $12.95. Bible, Deanna, I'll try and pick you up some, honey. I went through every single one of my charms today, cleaning them. I don't believe I have one Bible. I will pick them up for you. I think as soon as I get them in, they sell. As far as religious charms, I do have crosses. I do have, St. Christopher's and some pretty fabulous St. Christopher's as well. Including enamel. There is some damage to this one, as you can see. This one is absolutely perfect. These two are antique. These two are vintage. And all three of them are on bracelets. Now this one is attached to like a watch fob, but it was on a bracelet. It has an antique horseshoe and an antique St. Christopher, enameled St. Christopher. I think it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love St. Christopher's. Unusual one is the Serenity Prayer. Absolutely love it. Very, very unusual. That's the only one I've ever seen. Love tokens. I have a love token padlock HC that is Victorian. It is a charm. And I would have to look at all of the, like I said, we'll do a big preview. I'll do a section at a time. Like I have animals, I have equestrian, I have articulated. I'm going to try and do previews of them all week so you can see which ones. This is like the one, the clown that sticks his tongue out is Victorian Bank, but it's a charm. There's some very rare. Now, the only book I know that I have sitting here, this is also a very rare. This was a book I read when I was a teenager. Forever Amber. If you look at the comps on that one, they're very, I'm not saying that somebody's going to like go mad for a book called Forever Amber, but the articulated couple in bed. Why? Well, thank you, Mert. Can you hear? I have a sore throat. This is St. Christopher in London. Another rare one that I've had for a while and hung on to it because I love Winston Churchill. But Winston Churchill with a cigar in his mouth, of course. The price on which one, honey? Articulated Noah's Ark. The price on which one, HC? Then I am struggling to open because I have long nails. Should have a jeweler's tool here. I know it opens up and shows the animals inside. Oh, the charms I've shown. Oh gosh, HC. I really don't have a price list finished yet, to be honest with you. If you can tell me, because I'm sending your order out this week, if you can let me know what you email me, okay, please? The Serenity, okay. You know, you all love the heart padlocks. I have loads of these, and I don't know why I didn't bring them down to the coast. I have some loose ones that will be available when I'm back up in Cheltenham. Then, I'll have more. That one is Victorian. I will have the rare coins available too. The coins that open up with a watch key. Double-sided coins. See, just when you think you've got all the charms you can use, trust me, I'm going to come out with something you don't have. I'm going to show you some of the animals that I have. Because I think I've collected some really cool ones. Well, that's a clock and it needs to go with the clocks. Why is it over here? See, I thought I had this all sorted. I'm terrible. That one's rare. It's articulated. It's a snake. Snake in a basket. These are just some of the animals. There are fish. There are burrows. There are mice. Monkeys. a load of cool monkeys. Of course, elephants, because they're always popular. Rabbits, zebras, camels, frogs, a jelly belly frog, swinging monkeys, sitting monkeys. I like monkeys. Went to the local zoo recently, and of course my favorite are the monkeys. They act the most like rude humans. So why wouldn't they be? Would you believe I need to pick some witches up? I have no witches, and I know you all love witches, but I do have a Halloween cat. I have a very cool, very rare, do any of you know Top Cat? Choo Choo from Top Cat. This is sterling silver, and in gold, it's like this charm, this identical charm is 360 pounds, which is about $500. But this is sterling. And you can see how big it is. I mean, let me pick up an average size charm, even a big charm. Zodiac. Now, I am going to Birmingham on Wednesday. So I will check the charms that are available. I know you all love Zodiac charms. So if you want to shout out your Zodiac, those of you that are interested, and I'll try and find them for you. I do have Sagittarius. I have Leos. They're lions. I have Gemini. There's another Sagittarius. There's another Libra. I have 2 Cancer. Okay. Capricorn, that's the goat. Isn't it the ram? No, the ram is Aries. Capricorn is a goat, isn't it? Hi, Leslie. Oh, there's a reason my phone wasn't charging. That reason would be it wasn't plugged in. That reason would be the woman that runs this channel is tired. I have no idea why my throat is sore today or sounds hoarse because I didn't talk all day. I probably muttered to myself, I hate cleaning sterling. Because there are literally, I don't know, probably in excess of 200 charms on my desk, if not more. It's not really sore. I just sound hoarse, don't I? It's terrible. So, like I said, I'll do shorts all week. There are other big money bracelets like mine. And when I do the videos, I'll tell you what the coins are I'll tell you what the coins are. Or all. God, that sounded unintelligible. Like I said, pardon me, I am tired. That's in 1952. Yeah, 1952. I do have, I know Leslie actually collects wheat dimes. And I'm sure I have some wheat dimes here. Because I have, let me show you, not the bracelets, because those are specific. Like these are all, but the loose coins. Let's see, there's an American dollar from 1889. That's an amount. These are coin silver, so 500. The newer ones are 500. They're higher in sterling. Before 1923, British coins. $18.81. "28 years. God bless you." Oh, see, there was another St. Christopher, and I love when they do this enameling on them. When they do the blue and the green. Congratulations, honey. So, yeah, there are wedding anniversary charms. There's a big bell here. Let me show you. I have some baby charms for new babies. Now, Deb's going to say, I want this, that. Yeah, I know. I know, Deb. Cradles and rocking horses and little teddy bears and cradles and buggies, or they call them, do they call them push chairs here? Trolleys, something. It's a different name. Yes, I know, I know. That's why I'm showing them. This one, I think, is a diamond. I'll test it. If they're diamonds, then I'll have my goldsmith set another diamond. The swan. There is one missing. I think they are diamonds looking at them. And there are other swans. And I think I have one here with dangling feet. This one never had the dangling feet. See, the little feet are behind it. I love swans. We had swans on the lake. My dad had swans on his lake. Beautiful white swans and black swans. Like I said, I'm going to need to go through them all. I have some very rare, and HC will know these. The Art Deco enamel Moses. Yep, swans mate for life. I'd say I haven't met my swan, but guess what? Guess why this one is really rare? It's got the gold little Moses in the basket. Moses is there. Oh, there are loads of chalice. I have loads of chalice. I have loads of stein. Like I said, some really, really cool ones. You know, the articulated mill with the water wheel. Yes, it has the baby. There's the couple in bed in the little thatch cottage. Another water wheel. Castles. How about Edinburgh Castle? How about another Scottish castle? Aha! Aha, see? One-armed bandit. I'll have prices. We'll have a sale this weekend. And y'all have to vote. Deb, can you work Saturday or Sunday? Let's ask Deb what she can work. There's another rare one. The mummy, the sarcophagi. Art Deco. Enameled. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Loads of fishing and sea-related ones. Neither. Oh, crap. Oh, Hope. I guess we'll get Hope. Hope will do it. Deb's like, yes, I dodged a bullet. Well, then y'all, since it's Hope, y'all can vote. Now, bear in mind, my birthday is Thursday. So, cut the old queen some slack. Yeah, well, you know, it takes so long to show all these. Like, that's just only some of the nautical ones. That's really not a nautical, but it is very, very cool. It's Art Deco, and it's a seltzer bottle, and it has glass inside of it. Mert, then you would be right there with a lot of us, babe, because a lot of us are charm obsessed. That's a yachting, the World Cup. Then I have scuba divers. I have ships. I have loads of antique anchors. I have very, very cool looking canoes that I keep dropping. I mean, if you're into nautical, I have mermaids. How about a mermaid riding a seahorse? I have fishing tackles. I mean, loads and loads and loads of nautical, because you know I collect them too. No, I'm not selling the charms today, babe. You're okay. Articulated mixer. Yeah, we're not going to do it today. Don't worry. And I'll have more hearts for the next one too. There are, Big Ben, Tower of London, London Bridge, loads of London landmarks as well. Magician top hats with a bunny. Gents top hats. A sphinx. Oh, this is the articulated sphinx. with the sarcophagi inside. Hi, Alexander. I'm in England. And most of my clients are American. Speaking of which, you know, I've have loads of mad money. This one has a vintage Canadian dollar in it. You can open it and take it out. These are behind glass and they're British pounds, which we no longer have £1 notes here. We do have, this isn't a 10-pound note. This is a 10 bob note. Yeah, I ship worldwide. We have British passports, of course, charms, British driving license, of course, charms. I'm not here selling driving license and passports. That's illegal. I was with Bob yesterday. I bought gold from him. Greek key and the Parthenon. And then reverses. There is a very cool glass evil eye. And evil eye is not, I hate when people say evil eye is evil. No, evil eye is supposed to ward off evil. Thank you. It's more of a protection. Bob is absolutely fine. He's crabby. How is Bob? Bob is crabby. I do have some teapots, vintage and antique. I have musical instruments, pianos. Some have, I do have a large Masonic charm here this week that's gold. I do have clients that have Masonic interest. This one's articulated and has a violin inside. Is that a cat? Is there a cat in it? There is a cat in it. There's a cat in the grand piano. That's cute. What did Mert say? Your mom is scared of the evil eye. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people are. I get a lot of people that are like, ooh, evil eye. It's to ward off evil. Yeah, he's still crabby. He's crabby because I didn't take him. No, did I take him to lunch at all this way while I was down? I did take him once, and I've brought him donuts a few times, and I made him show me his gold and sell me some. So, you know, that made him crabby. Because if y'all didn't know, Bob doesn't like to part with his gold. He's a bit of a hoarder. So I have to make him show it to me. And then I basically have to say, okay, I'm going to have that. And he'll, you know. Double-sided. Art Deco. I didn't show you all the gold. nice pair of bezel set Lush garnets. They're pyro. What else? What else haven't I shown you? I took these emeralds out of the vault. Ha ha ha. I say vault because they are set in 18 karat gold and they are Colombian emeralds. And they are big money, but they're here. I'm gonna have to start listing some of my bigger pieces because I do have some phenomenal pieces. And you know, I know they're not, most of them won't sell on the channel, but I have to show them. They're princess and emerald cut. They're Colombian emeralds. They're Art Deco. They're set in 18 karat gold. They have French clips, which mean they go through the back of your ear and clip in the front for safety. And if you're looking for fine, fabulous Colombian emerald earrings, they're here. They're certified Colombian. Muso mine. And they're stunning. Deb, do you have them? They should still be listed. There is a short with them. That's how they open. They go back through your ear. And they're hard to clip unless I'm looking at them. There we go. And they clip like that. Yeah, these are the 3 karat ones. Actually, I think they're 6 karat. I think they're 3 karat each ear. Because those are 1 karat emeralds. And they are 1,200. But I mean, they're antique, and I think you'd probably pay about $5,000 in a jewelry store. Easily. Oh, night, Mert. So I will come back and show you everything this week. I mean, I have emeralds from 1,200 to these. This is a shamrock set in sterling. And but they are emeralds. It all depends on what you want. They're actually pretty gorgeous emeralds, to be honest with you. Oh, we know your connection's bad, honey. Don't worry. And that's a necklace, not a pendant. But let's see, there are a few fabulous ones, pendants. Where is that snowdrop? What have I done with the snowdrop? I'll find it. I'll show you some of the bracelets while we're here. For those of you looking to build charm bracelets. have every weight imaginable. From the teeny tiniest ones to something that you could put pendants, you could hang pendants from it. And everything in between. Many of them have the heart padlock closure. Some of them have a spring ring closure. And I'm sure that I have a couple here that are, yes, antique and dog clip. Every link is signed. Like I said, just about everything from the teeny tiniest, from the thinnest to the chunkiest. That's actually converted watch chain, but perfect for a charm bracelet. Many of them have safeties. If they don't have a safety and you want a safety, just ask. Double-headed panthers. That's vintage, not antique. Another big chunky one. Hi, Christina. Fancy link. You know, the gold fancy link in sterling. Edwardian book chain. And more bracelets and more bracelets. Like I said, I'll have some shorts this week. Some pretty fabulous Albertina, sterling Albertina, and if you missed it, the gold Albertina. Belcher or Rollo. God, that's a lot of silver. I'm sure I do have a book chain bracelet. HC. Yeah, my scale won't even, that's over 500 grams. Just in bracelets. HC, did you see the puffy one? With the puffy heart, the puffy link. Now this one is gorgeous. So they're not all just charm, you know, of course not. And I can't believe I still have this maidens. You know, once upon a time it was a nurse's belt. It makes the most incredible necklace. You wear it Tudor, Henry VIII style. Doesn't sit around your neck. It actually sits over your collarbones. Every single one of the plaques is sterling. She's Art Nouveau. She is original. Colleen, are you in England? This is so funny. This is terrible. Colleen is like where I live in the Cotswolds. And I'm here on the coast. Yeah, these are all Art Nouveau maidens with poppies. fob. There's some fobs. There's a sterling with carnelian. Little one, that's more modern. This one's antique. It's bloodstone and carnelian. Silver balls, this one. It's antique. Bloodstone on one side. You know, the green with the red flecks. Liver spots, they call it. And then carnelian on the other. Yeah, that's a heavy antique one. Also some sterling ones. Big fobs. This one I think is double-sided. Engraved. 1933. I'll show you some of the gold ones that I have available, and I think we'll call it for tonight. And then, like I said, through the week, I'm going to bunch these up in their categories like animals and nautical and churches and ecclesiastical, and then I'll do some not shorts, but short videos just to show you what's available. And I'll have more too. No, I'm not going to sell. I don't think I'm going to sell anything today, to be honest with you. I'm just so tired. I'm just showing. Yeah, I was going to sell, but I'm like, if it's something I've already shown and have a price on it, then yeah. But if it's new, and if you ask for a price for a new piece, then I have that down. Like the price was already given for the Tanzanite and the new big Albertina gold bracelets. Loads of gold heart padlocks. All kind of rare money. Oh, thank you, Christina. You're subscribe and come back anytime, honey. That is 9 carat and a bloodstone wax seal. Victorian, very fabulous. Yeah, it's 9:30 here. On the fancy link silver, honey, on the puffy one. $14 karat gold and diamonds. 9 karat gold, emerald and diamonds. Both of these will be available. There is an antique gold charm bracelet, night and day, which those of you who know that it's chased on one side. You'd wear the fancy side up in the evening, and during the day you'd wear it plain. Does have an antique padlock attached. A padlock. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm tired. Oh, the sterling fancy, similar to the, yeah, very similar to the gold one. I have two of them, divine. It's actually a long length, and I'm going to make them to measure. Can I get right back to you on that? It would be dependent on the length. All right, Kim, thank you for coming in, honey. I'm going to get ready to go soon. So I have a long length of it, and the price would be dependent on the length of the bracelet. I've had a gold charm bracelet and so many silver charm bracelets since I was a child. I love them. Okay, honey. I'll email you, Joanna, and watch for the short videos this week. I'm going to show I haven't even shown you everything that's new, and that's terrible. But some of them will have prices. Some of the bigger pieces will have buy it now prices, and the charms will sell at a sale. But watch the short videos, because I'm going to do like selections of charms, and you'll be able to see what's on offer. And like I said, I'm going to Birmingham, so those of you that shouted out your Zodiac, if you want to email me or Facebook message me for charm request, and I will pick them up. Yeah, my throat doesn't hurt. It just sounds very froggy. That's terrible. It really doesn't hurt. It's just kind of dry. That's all. Probably just need some water. Because I've been talking away for 83 minutes. Sorry to gulp. But yeah, I'm going to get myself to sleep here soon. Colleen, email me. She's here in England. I want to see how long she's going to be here. I love you all. Email me, Facebook message me. You all know how to get in touch with me. And I will see you all very soon. I love you all. Thank you for coming in. Don't forget to, if you're new here, subscribe. And if you're not new here, to make sure you click the thumbs up. Okay, Colleen. All right, honey. Love you all. Thank you for coming in. See you next weekend. Get prepared for the charms. And plus anything else I find this week. Hit me up with your request. Love you guys. Thank you, Deb. Poor Hope. She has to do the charm sale. Deb's like, yes. Love you all. Night, night.